Suffocating.
That's better. The amulet is giving you power, but it latches onto the darkness inside of you. Whatever kind it finds.
What kind of darkness? What do you mean?
When it entered me, it found a scared little girl looking for permission to play. Turns out, I was hungry for that release. So that's what I became. What are you hungry for? When you look into your darkness, what do you see? And how do you see yourself?
My darkness comes from the depths of hell, built on the backs of the damned who grovel and scream without hope. I see a cloak of midnight enveloping my body, hiding the horrors my darkness brings forth. And when the cloak is cast aside, I see myself standing tall with power, clothed in deep red, the blood that the screaming masses can no longer bleed.
If the darkness of hell is what you see, then that is what will overtake you. Are you sure that's the source of the power?
Actually, I'm not sure.
Look into your darkness again. What do you see?
My darkness comes from the cruel reality of the natural world, neglected for beams of steel. I'll make them remember what birthed us in the first place. I see myself intertwined with the vines of that natural world, in greens and rich browns, paying homage to what has been cast aside. My head is adorned by equal parts flowers and thorns, representing the duality of all that is beautiful and cruel.
If the darkness of nature is what you see, then that is what will overtake you. Are you sure that's the source of the power?
Actually, I'm not sure.
Look into your darkness again. What do you see?
My darkness is older than time itself, from what existed before we had the words to speak of it. What others think is a myth, I know is real. I see myself in the vestments of our oldest ancestors. Not the gods on high, but those who have fallen. Gold represents the richness of my strength. From the twisted crown of gilded horns upon my head, to the armor that covers my body.
If the darkness of the past is what you see, then that is what will overtake you. Are you sure that's the source of the power?
Actually, I'm not sure.
Look into your darkness again. What do you see?
My darkness is me. For even in my purest state, I know I am diseased. The dark paint that covers my face shows that I am more virus and vermin than human, with only the simplest of materials covering my body. Tattered and torn, the light-colored scraps of fabric represent the filth that deep inside I know that I am.
If the darkness of self is what you see, then that is what will overtake you. Are you sure that's the source of the power?
Actually,
Look into your darkness again.
my darkness comes. I see it.
If the darkness...
Yes, that's the darkness I feel coursing through me. And I'm ready to give in to it. What happened in my last match was the darkness and the amulet acting on its own. Now that I understand it, I'll be able to harness it.
If you say so, there's no turning back now.